So today I am trying, and I just realized what this comes from, the Pure Farmland plant-based meatballs. And it says Italian style with dairy-free Parmesan alternative, good source of protein, natural flavors. And then I looked on the back. I bought it a couple days back, and I was curious about it because I was thinking about using it in a bean soup recipe, but I figured, you know what, let me try it first as it is and then follow from there. The recommended cooking process is doing it in the oven, just coating a pan 15 minutes at turn and bake another 8 to 10, so it's about 175 on the inside. But I also realized there's obviously no microwave preparation is not recommended, and it has the Follow Your Heart brand on the back, which makes me assume that the Parmesan cheese inside is from Follow Your Heart, which is pretty cool. I almost thought it was the same thing, but it's a proud supporter of American Farmland Trust. Ooh, sounds neat. It is soy based, so if you're not a soy person, this is not for you. Also, so I remind myself later, 3 meatballs equals a serving, and there's 4 in here because there's 12 meatballs in total. It's got coconut oil, so if you can't do coconut oil, not for you either. Bamboo fibers, interesting. There's a lot of interesting little things in here, but since it is already almost lunch, and the only thing I've had was my bowl of cereal, which isn't a lot to do, I'm going to go ahead and start this process. I'm going to go ahead and set my oven to bake at 375 and let it go. While I'm preheating the oven, I'm going to turn on some lights, but I'm also going to work with some beans that I have soaked a while ago and really need to figure out something to do with. Now, fun fact, I actually have a bunch of dried kidney beans, and I already made, well, not really made anything. It turned into like a tomato thing. And I actually did something also where I did like a bean curry. And now I'm just trying to figure out, you know what, maybe I can do something simple as making like bean patties. We can see how well this works. So I'm going to put some water in here as I go towards the nozzle. I'm going to boil these up a bit to get them nice and soft, and then we'll see where everything goes from there. So there you go. Boil it up. I feel like the ones that rise are not supposed to be good ones. Then again, I don't want to waste any more beans because unfortunately, container I had them in, they started sprouting, so I've thrown them into my little container for composting. So right now, boiling beans. So my oven is preheated. I've got a oiled pan with the lovely pan coconut oil that I had. And I'm going to open up this pack of meatballs, well, meatless balls, plant-based meatballs. I don't know what to say. And you're going to, ooh, this is actually interesting to feel. I'm going to pop these on here, giving them space, because it's always good to give things space in life and food. Wow, relationship advice. Shouldn't be giving that. So now I have all the meatballs on the tray. If they slide around, pop this into the very hot oven. Oh yeah, it does need to be washed out a bit. I now see why I feel like it smoked a little bit. There's some stuff that needs to be cleaned. Close door and wait the allotted suggested 15 minutes. I can get that to work. Yes, there we go. Love it. While that's going, I'm also cooking these beans. So the timer has gone off. Time to stop. Timer. It said we're supposed to flip them. Yeah, that's the other thing. Somebody threw in instructions, which still I needed for cooking. So, darn it. I need one more hand. So, gonna flip these meatballs just over. They're not that brown. They still look, it's kind of hard to tell, but they still look kind of pink. So that's interesting. Whereas a lot of products that I get that are supposed to be meatless items usually go very brown. So, flip in all of these meatless meatballs. And then cook them. I'll cook them 10 minutes in total, just because I don't have thermometers for checking internal temperatures of 175. Yep. Of course, with that, I think I flipped a bunch of them back over. I said turn them over, and then I moved everything, and then stuff like flipped back over. How can I tell if I flipped you now? I'm going to assume the flattest bit is the part I worked with before. Okay. So back in, one of you is just squirrely. So back in the oven with it. And they're all just running around. They're all running amok. I can't tell if I've kept them in the same spot, but I'm gonna get that 10 minutes on. This is why I just go for the most amount of time. And we'll be pulling them out in 10 minutes. Okay, I think I just didn't record the last couple minutes, which is funny to me. So I did pull the meatballs out of the oven, nice and hot. We want to try those now. My options to try them the first time is I have two things, the Prego Garden Chunky. I actually read through this. The reason I got it is the sugar content isn't so bad, about 8 grams for every serving of a half cup. Actually, for a reasonable brand, like reasonably not so expensive brand, you look at it and realize that tomato puree is the first thing, which is water, tomato paste, diced tomatoes and tomato juice, onions, zucchini, green peppers, sugar, celery, carrots, canola oil, salt, garlic. Almost everything on here I could pronounce. Citric acid, spices, onion extract, garlic extract. For the Garden Chunky combo. I also have another one hiding in the back, but I think because I might do sandwich, I may grab this. I had this on sale. Rib pack. Not exactly the best name, but it's only water, brown sugar, molasses, tomato paste, white distilled vinegar, cornstarch, salt, spice, dried onion, dried garlic. This was on sale, as you see, 2 for $2.99. I may make a sandwich with this. We will let that cool down a little bit and determine where to go. Or, like I said, pasta, because if you didn't see in the back, that was a 6-ounce thing of pasta, and there's lots of pasta right there, just to give it a good idea. So, finishing touches on spaghetti and meatballs. I forgot I had diet cheese, mozzarella spread, shreds, mozzarella shreds. Yes, that'll do it. Alright, so now that I have a complete meal, I wish I had some garlic bread. Let's see. Ooh. Gotta nip into this meatball. And just gonna try this with, it's got barely sauce and a little bit of cheese. That's very well flavored. I did notice this had fennel in it and a lot of other things. Again, somebody threw away packaging. But yeah, this is, it's not something that it seems like it needs to be seasoned. Though, I think maybe I overcooked it a little bit. But yeah, I would say this is a really good option for a meatball. I think cooking's not bad. Throwing it in with pasta, not so bad. Altogether, this is pretty good. I think the meatballs were about $5.99 at Publix. I have no idea where else they sell them, but this is a nice option for considering to buy. Especially, let's see. Let me see if I can get the meat eater opinion. Hold on. Okay, so he gets to have a bite of this. Any thoughts yet?
Texture's on point.
Oh yeah. Obviously, you could tell it's not meat, but you already hear me cooking. But if I didn't tell you,
Yeah.
you would know it's not meat. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, thank you for your.
Yeah, but the texture's pretty good.
Yeah.
Say fennel was in there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what that spice or like error if I'm tasting it back.
It's very powerful because they're big, thick pieces.
Yeah.
But thank you for being my tester. But again, I would recommend these meatless meatballs if you're interested in something to do with pasta. And who knows, even if with it's our non-meat eater approved, wherever he's vanished to, it could be something nice to share with the family. So I just made a small mistake. I got distracted by television and forgot that the beans are still on the stove. And some of it burnt to the bottom, some of it did not. We'll let this cool. I think I'm going to take this out and see what happens. Oh no, so many problems.